Good morning from the beautiful city of Taichung. It's day 5 of our incredible journey here in Taiwan. Time right now is 6 o'clock in the morning. We are currently inside Taichung Station on our way to the lockers area where we will be storing our bags since we do not want to carry all of them as we explore. These lockers are conveniently located inside the station, and surprisingly, they are really easy to use. Thankfully, they also offer instructions in English. All we need to do is follow the steps and we'll be all set. We'll just have to retrieve our bags once we are done with our adventure today.
So instead, can you go inside now? 50 50. Yeah.
From here, we need to take a train to Tai'an Station to check out the famous Zhongshe flower market. I have a feeling today is going to be an incredibly colorful day. We are especially excited to see tulips, as this will be our first time to see these stunning flowers in person. But before we dive into today's adventure, let me take you back to yesterday and share the experiences we've had so far, as well as walk you through how we made our way here to Taichung City. Yesterday, we had the most amazing time at the Alishan National Forest Recreation Area, where we spent few hours wandering through the forest, completely immersed in the beauty of nature. The towering cypress trees, the fresh mountain air, and the peaceful atmosphere made it a truly unforgettable experience. It felt like we were stepping into a living postcard, surrounded by the rich, untouched landscape. After our incredible adventure in the Alishan Mountains, we made our way back to Chiayi City. However, things didn't go as smoothly as we'd hoped. Unfortunately, the bus we were supposed to take to the Chiayi HSR station was cancelled, so we made a decision to take another bus that would take us to Chiayi main station instead, which was about an hour away from the HSR station. Once we arrived at Chiayi main station, we were in luck because there's a free shuttle bus service that takes passengers to the HSR high-speed rail station. The only catch was that the bus station is located on the opposite side of the train station, so we had to ask for directions a few times.
Ay, lahi gid siya dito siya. Ay, basi no.
7211.
Pwede pa yung kanaan ka free?
Thankfully, the locals were incredibly helpful, and we managed to get to the bus station just in time for the bus to arrive.
HSR station. Bus for HSR?
HSR BRT. Here, it's here.
HSR.
From the HSR station, we hopped on the high-speed train to Taichung City. It was a smooth and a comfortable 30 minutes ride. arrived at Taichung HSR station at 4:32 p.m. But the journey was not over yet. Much like the Chiayi HSR station, Taichung HSR station is located far from the city center. In order to get to the heart of the city, we needed to hop on a regular train at Shinwuri Station. Navigating to Shinwuri Station, which is conveniently connected to the HSR station, was our next step. We checked the station map and saw that the access point to Shinwuri Station was close to exit number 3 of HSR station, so we made our way there. Once we found the access to Shinwuri Station, we headed to platform 2A, where the train to Taichung Station stops. It was a pretty straightforward process, but it did require a bit of careful attention to signs to make sure we were heading to the correct direction. We finally arrived at Taichung Station at 5:10 p.m. and immediately proceeded to our hotel, which is located just a few meters from the station. That evening, we decided to check out the iconic National Taichung Theater, a stunning architectural masterpiece that truly makes a statement in the city. Designed by renowned Japanese architect Toyo Ito, who, by the way, is a recipient of the prestigious Pritzker Architecture Prize. For those who may not be familiar with the Pritzker Architecture Award, it is one of the most prestigious honors in the field of architecture, often referred to as the Nobel Prize of Architecture. It is awarded to architects whose works have made significant contributions to the field. The building features sleek, flowing curves and a modern aesthetic that really sets it apart from anything else in the area. It's definitely a must-see when in Taichung. On top of the architectural beauty, there's also a rooftop garden to explore. And for families with little ones, there's a delightful kids reading area in the basement that adds another layer of charm to the venue.
Change like for this year is Year of Dragon, so
And most of all, we have a period time, we'll change another subject. Yeah.
oh, okay.
For this one, it's to April 48, I think, there will be the dragons. Yeah.
Okay.
After exploring the theater, we made our way to one of the city's highlights, Fengxia Night Market. This market is famous for being one of the largest and most vibrant night markets in all of Taiwan, and it absolutely lived up to the hype. We couldn't pass up the opportunity to dive right into the bustling atmosphere of the market. It's a food lover's paradise, and with endless stalls offering delicious street food and a lively energy that's contagious. From mouth-watering snacks to unique souvenirs, there was so much to see and taste, and we definitely tried to take our time exploring every corner of the market. However, the market was so big that we weren't able to do so. Nevertheless, the experience was a perfect way to cap off the day.
Next stop, Tanzi.
And here we are on our 5th day, and we are currently on board the train bound for Tai'an Station. This train is set to take us to Tai'an Station for about 30 minutes, and we are excited on what is to come.
台与车厢间的缝隙 Please mind the gap. We are now arriving at Tai'an.
We now arrived at Tai'an Station, but here's where things get a little uncertain. At this point, we are not exactly sure how to get to the flower market. Our hope is that we would find some taxis outside the station to take us directly to the flower market. However, when we stepped outside, there are no taxis in sight. It seems like we might have just arrived a bit too early for that. After all, the time is still 7:30 in the morning, and the flower market will not open until 8 a.m. With no taxis available, we decided to make the best of the situation and walk 1.7 kilometers to the flower market. There are actually bicycles for rent few meters outside the station. It looked like a convenient option, but we have no idea how self-service rental system works, and we have no time to figure it out at this moment. The weather is still cool, making it a perfect opportunity for a morning stroll.
Sad, no? Wala to ilang train.
Hi.
We arrived at the flower market just moments before they are about to open. So we had a few minutes to wait outside. When they opened their gates, we are one of the few to get inside first. I think there are only 3 of us who went inside when they opened. We felt for a moment we had the whole area to ourselves. What makes it more special is the fact that we have the opportunity to witness the staff tending to the flowers, making sure everything is perfect for when the bulk of tourists arrives. It is a perfect moment watching the staff carefully caring for the flowers, and it gives us the behind-the-scenes glimpse of what goes into maintaining this beautiful space. There are so many varieties of flowers in this market, each showcasing their own spectrum of delicate beauties. Among the many flowers, we are especially excited to see the tulips, the very reason we included Taichung in our itinerary. Seeing these flowers in full bloom that seem to be reaching towards the sky, elegantly swaying against the backdrop of the blue sky, is a sight to be mesmerized. Witnessing all these lovely flowers in such a beautiful setting will forever be tied in our journey here in Taiwan.
Karon kay spring, so pink bloom sa mga tulips.
After spending 3 hours of wandering around the flower market, it is finally time for us to head back to Taichung City and catch a high-speed train to Taipei. Well, it seems like we really enjoyed our short stroll earlier from the train station to the flower market, so we decided to make the walk back as well. This time, however, we thought it would be fun to take a different route and explore some other corners of Taiwan. Before we head to the HSR station, we wanted to try the famous Miyahara ice cream, And that is where we are heading right now. It is just a few hundred meters from Taichung station, so it would not take so much time.
Joho grape.
Chocolate grape and
And then I think it's salted caramel.
okay. And spoon there. Thank you.
Yo.
Well, I guess that's a wrap on our adventure here in Taichung. We thank you for watching our video. We certainly had a great time here in Taichung. We hope you will visit this city yourself someday. For sure, there's so much to see and do here in Taichung that we haven't tried yet. We will leave the city with the hope of an opportunity to come back and experience other places this city can offer. Tomorrow morning will be our flight back to Cebu, and I feel like it is the perfect time to wrap up our adventure here in Taiwan. It has been such a memorable experience for us, and we are grateful for every moment we spent here in Taiwan.
Paint me a scene, city in color, the way that you see, the way you see it. Don't you wish that I could give you? I could give you everything. If you wanna run ahead, I'll meet you where the water meets the earth we cling to. If you wanna find the edge, I'll come too. I could run around this world all day with you. Weightless, floating through the day. Trust that I'll be okay. I'm happy alone, waiting for you. Wait until you realize.
At isa kaawat na diri daw pita. Naka-hike ta. Isa wa kita naka-hike. Ano? Sa lang.